Hi, I'm Jen Besser, the publisher of G.P. Putnam Sons Books for Young Readers, and today I'm here with Katherine Howe, the author of Conversion, a new YA novel coming out this July. Hello, Katherine.
Hi, Jen. It's great to see you.
We're so happy to have you here today.
Thanks.
I was hoping that you would start and just tell us a little bit about the premise of the book and the characters we'll meet in Conversion.
Conversion basically is an updating of the Crucible set in a contemporary Massachusetts prep school. So it features a character named Colleen Rowley, and Colleen is a senior at St. Joan's Academy, which is made up in Danvers, Massachusetts. And Colleen is one of those kids who's just very, very hardworking. She's very achievement-oriented. She and all of her friends are reaching this sort of pinnacle of their high school careers, where they're really working towards grades, they're working towards college admissions, and it's a really high-pressure environment. And then one day, unexpectedly, in their advisory, which is like homeroom, the most popular girl in school, whose name is Clara Rutherford, falls into strange fits. And no one can figure out what's going on. And very quickly, Clara's other friends are experiencing some of the same symptoms. And so Conversion features the story of Colleen trying to figure out what's really going on with the girls at St. Joan's.
And some of us might recognize some echoes of the story from some real-life events. And how did that influence and give you, was that inspiration for the book?
Definitely. I was actually teaching a historical fiction class back in 2012 in upstate New York, and around that time a group of teenage girls in Leroy, New York had the same experience happen. They were in a very different context, a very different environment, and I hasten to add my story is inspired by, but is not a retelling of what their experience was like. But it got me really thinking, because at the time I was teaching the Crucible to my college students. And I think when we talk about the Salem witch crisis, we talk a lot about the adolescent girls who were caught up in that kind of panic, and we try to understand what was going on with them. And so when all of this was happening with the girls in Leroy, I found myself thinking about the Crucible and thinking about the fact that we would expect it to be easier to be a teenage girl today than it was in the 1690s. And yet teenage girls today are under so much pressure that their bodies literally can't take it. And so I wanted to really explore what it felt like to be under that kind of pressure, both in the past and in the present.